Hello.
Hi.
That kind of hit different.
It did. Oh wait.
Welcome
To
back.
season 2, episode 2, Angel
S2E2.
Numbers
2-2.
2.
Um.
Hold on, I need to pull up our notes. Okay.
Yes. I'm also gonna print out my notes because this whole thing is scripted.
Yes. We have a script. Every single joke is written down. Every single time you laugh at one of my jokes is written down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's actually a whole production crew behind the camera.
Yes, you just can't see them.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to see them.
Oh, you're not?
There we go. That's the joke button. So how are you feeling?
Oh my god, wait, the table's moving.
Tell me how you feel.
Well, this is the second episode. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how I feel.
No, me neither. It's 22 episodes now, and I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, like total? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, when is this gonna stop? Like, when are we done?
Like when?
Yeah, like when?
Give it a couple
Minutes.
And thanks for watching Chaotically Conquering,
And that's
guys.
all. Great. Okay, well.
Okay, anyways, like, real talk.
Real talk. We're on air.
I got my iced coffee.
Shut up. It's 99 cents. That's what we got largest.
Do y'all hear that?
It's like, this sound, when you have to mix your creamer with your coffee, that's my favorite sound. That's a TikTok.
Oh, are you being... Okay, you're not actually being...
No, I
But
hate
it is my favorite sound.
Okay, anyways.
Walking into my job, like...
Walking in late to my first period science class.
It's like,
sorry, I'm late.
spill. I was gonna spill it, but I don't want to drink this coffee.
Spill it, sister. Okay, so it is, what day is it? It's January still.
January the 16th. We are actually recording this on Mr.
Martin Luther King
Jr.
Jr. Day. It's a holiday, which is very fitting because this whole episode is about holidays. Yay!
Yeah.
Holidays / birthdays, because birthdays are technically holidays.
Exactly. And it's not all rainbows and sunshine.
For birthdays and holidays. Yeah, like as we grow up and we chaotically conquer holidays and birthdays, it kind of can get a little hard and it kind of gets like reflective. I feel like reflective and being hard, difficult to like navigate hard. That's a common theme because we asked our viewers a question and we got a lot of responses. You didn't think we were going to get a lot of responses.
I didn't because I don't know. I didn't think people are actually like
listening to it.
Yeah, anyone out there.
No, we're just doing this for our own convenience.
Yeah, I love watching our own podcast and listen to myself. But
I know you do.
Well, I think when we grow up, the holidays look different to us because like we have more emotional intelligence and it's not just like, oh, happy. You know, it's like,
oh, we start viewing it differently?
Yeah,
because we have more
pessimistic.
Pessimist.
More pessimistic, maybe. Okay. Or not pessimistic. It's like more shit happens.
More stuff happens that we're like, it's just another day. Like, I don't have time for it in my calendar.
Yes. Oh, my calendar. My Google calendar.
My Google Docs.
Okay, so you said we got answers.
Oh, do you want to kick that off?
Oh, sure. Okay. I'm feeling it. So we asked a question on our...
I don't know where it is.
On our Insta stories.
Yes, so if you're not following us, make sure to follow us on Chaotically Conquering. On Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is just like for fun.
Yes, YouTube.
YouTube. And then Instagram, we're asking a bunch of questions this season because we want you to feel seen.
The viewer.
You, the viewer.
Yes, exactly. Let's give it up for the viewer.
Okay, let's read this first.
Sure. So we asked, as you get older, how do you feel about holidays or birthdays?
You're on your own account.
Oh, oops. I'm about to answer this question myself. No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Oh, swipe up.
Swipe up.
Okay,
Swipe
and then
up.
see all.
See all. Got it. Sorry. I've never really asked people these polls. Okay.
Don't say names.
I'm not gonna say the name. One person said it just feels like another day, holidays and birthdays.
And that's kind of reflecting. I don't care much for birth. It's just another day. Actually, I want to focus on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another day.
I mean, that's how I've been viewing, especially the recent New Year's. I was like, oh, it's literally just another day.
Oh, like holidays as a whole?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Especially New Year's, because everyone's like, "Oh, it's a whole new year, a
So,
whole new me,
do you ever,
a
like-
whole new world." No, it's
Oh,
literally the same.
Yeah, that I'm like, when the clock strikes 12, you're gonna be the same person.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you don't turn into, like, it's not like a pumpkin turns into a carrot.
Oh, it doesn't.
Like, that doesn't happen. Like, and then people are so dumb. No.
I don't like pumpkins anyways. If it turned into like a whole like chicken tender, maybe.
Oh, so like a chicken turns into a chicken tender? It turns into a chicken tender in 3 minutes.
Okay. Sorry, that's about New Year's, but there's like a whole bunch of other holidays.
Yes, Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Christmas? Do you think it's just another day?
Well, for me, Christmas is special because my birthday is right after Christmas.
Okay, well, great, because we're talking about birthdays and holidays.
Damn.
You served me this iced coffee.
I mean, like, I used to celebrate Christmas so like heavy, like I used to go to midnight mass. I used to be excited to see other people, to like eat food. But now I'm like,
Is it because of the pandemic or because of like
damn, we gotta factor in
how
the
old you
pandemic.
are?
It's maybe both. Definitely. I don't think the pandemic and being in my 20s lined up to make like the perfect
Oh no,
solution.
it lined up perfectly.
But I don't know, there's not much charm to it. I mean, I definitely don't get as many gifts, which I'm not ungrateful. Like I'm not be like I want more gifts. That'll make my Christmas more special. But I just stopped really caring about receiving things. Gifts.
How do you feel about giving?
I love giving people things and like making them smile, and surprising them. But sometimes it's just kind of a burden. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I have to go shopping for gifts.
I tried to do it all in one day. I mean, you were there.
Oh no, yeah, I saw you shopping. You're going crazy.
Yeah, and like I don't think it helps that I'm manic depressive, because like then I'm just like I have to do this, I have to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Mania.
Yeah, I have an episode of Mania when I go to shopping.
Yeah,
so like maybe it doesn't help,
there.
but I do really like giving. I think it's really like nice.
She's giving.
I like giving.
Sorry, I had to say it.
But receiving, I'm kind of like, it's so funny because everyone's like, you're such a hard person to shop for, when I literally spell it out in the clouds. What like.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
You
like,
tell them what you want and they still don't give you what you want.
Yeah. Like I'm like, oh my God, my shoes are like falling apart. And then I get like socks.
Close,
but no cigar. But yeah, like
I'm sorry that happened.
That happens a lot, and I'm like, that's fine.
It's because socks are cheaper.
Okay, but then they're like, I don't know what to give you. I'm like,
I was actually told that gifting someone socks is like bad luck.
Oh no, if you give your significant other shoes, they run away. It's bad luck.
Is that like
don't
a
ever
joke?
do
That's
that.
so funny.
No,
really,
that's like
really?
a wives' tale, maybe.
They'll run away with the new shoes.
Yeah, you gave them new shoes to run away.
If they give them those Jordans, they'll run really fast.
Yeah, they'll run for it, and you'll be single by like Martin Luther King Day. No, yeah, but like with receiving, I kind of like grow accustomed to like, oh, nobody pays attention to me, and literally the hints that I dropped.
Interesting. That's interesting because a lot of people, or some other people, answered about the concept of reciprocating for holidays, especially birthdays. And it sounds like you've like almost lowered your expectations of
because I
things.
realized that like, oh, no one's ever gonna.
Yeah.
Because I really think like when people are like, and I think it was a common theme for our birthday thing was that like you expect people to
make it a whole day
for you, and
it is,
and yeah, it should be a whole day for you. Like take your birthday off, like let's go. But no, I think it, especially in my context, like if you don't tell them point blank, they won't get it. So you have to tell them point blank if you want it. Yeah, if you want it to be a big deal.
Yeah, but like we romanticize it and like really wish
and be like, oh my God, they know me so well and they listen to all my things. Like no,
Nope.
like I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand that no one's ever gonna pay attention to you unless you write it out in marker and give it to them.
Yeah, you literally have to tell me what you want.
Yeah,
if you want me to give you what you want. Otherwise, I'll give you something in the ballpark, but
which is
like
fine.
if you ask me you want like chicken nuggets, I can get you chicken nuggets from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, or like I can get you a chicken tender, which is not a chicken nugget. Yeah, I'd be like,
give me chicken nuggets. Yeah, and then you give me chicken nuggets from McDonald's, and I'm like, but I wanted from Chick-fil-A.
I'm like, why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me? And like, but it's also like I thought like it was like
I thought
self-explanatory.
Yes, I thought I knew you thought I knew you like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
But yeah, but like I really like the time after Christmas when people didn't give me what I want. It's like, okay, now I have to go get it. And it's like, okay, well, now maybe they didn't get it in the color that I wanted, so now I get to get it in the color I want.
Exactly how you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
it's like a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm. That's why I've been appreciating, I guess, the brighter side of being an adult and receiving gifts, because as I get older, I receive like just straight up like cash gifts instead of like
I appreciate cash gifts.
Yes, because I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I can go get gas.
Yeah, I can get groceries.
Yeah, which is kind of like now that like I'm giving to the younger generation, I kind of like Christmas because I'm like, oh, she's gonna be so excited. Yes. But with the older people, I'm like, I know what they want. Hold on. Yeah, I know what they want, so I'm gonna give them money and I'm gonna give them for their groceries. And I think like I fancy myself a good gift giver because like I pay attention to.
You are really
and
I
write
giver.
it down.
Yeah.
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 Not write it down.
You probably have like a notes. In your notes
I'm like, oh, he said he liked purple that one time. Let me go get him like the purple drink at McDonald's. I don't know.
Well, going back to like the general idea of like not giving gifts, but like being there and acknowledging someone for their birthday, it seems like some of our viewers who answered our question are like, people just don't even acknowledge me. It's like it's kind of giving that that phenomenon of being on Facebook, you know, and noticing that people don't say happy birthday to you unless your birthday's like public on Facebook, you know.
And then if like, it's not public and they don't tell them, it's like, I didn't get anyone for my birthday. I'm like, because you didn't tell anyone. Have you ever been like in that situation? Or first of all, let's go back.
Okay.
How do you feel about birthdays?
Like my birthdays?
Yeah, because it just passed. It just happened.
Okay, well for me it was whatever because like literally we went to Cane's.
We wanted something else.
We wanted Korean barbecue, like something special.
Yeah. See, like, we're like, oh, let's make a day out of it. Like, yes. It's fast food and then like dine in. And we're like, let's dine in.
Yes, yeah. So we thought we would dine in, but the Korean barbecue line was very long. So I was like, let's just get Cane's. Yeah. I love Cane's. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong.
Which is like, okay, perfect.
Yeah, so I guess my expectations for how big something has to be, or rather how planned something has to be, has dramatically dropped. Because, like, I remember earlier birthdays that I had, I would, like, invite a lot of friends over. I would, like, make a whole thing out of it.
Like, we went to the Rage Room one time.
Yes, I took us to LA, took us to Rage Room. Yeah. We went all across LA. But now this is just, I just feel lazy.
Yeah, and then, like,
because I guess I don't expect much.
You also don't like planning?
Yeah.
Like, the whole effort of planning. It's like, let's just do something, like,
it's becoming
fun.
harder, definitely. Yeah.
So you're kind of like, let's just do something.
I mean, do you like planning things?
I do like planning things, but I know it's always going to come with, like, disappointment. I think there's a quote. Yeah. It was like a Back to the Future quote. Doc Brown said it at the end of when he's on the train. You make plans and life laughs at it, or something like that. Or I think that's just like a different quote.
I mean, things never go.
Yeah, and like, do you want to laugh at something? Wait, are you done?
Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead.
But did you like your birthday? Like something, it was totally unplanned.
Oh no, yeah, I loved eating at Cane's with you. I brought my cake that I baked on like a
and then we went
plate.
to Target.
Yep.
And then we bought confetti.
And then we popped confetti.
And then we flirted with two guys.
Yeah. Oh, that was on my birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
When you're like, I like your Apple Watch.
Yeah, I guess I've become more appreciative of just like.
Was that the same day we went to Costco? Things. No, that was a different day.
That was a different day, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that was a different day.
I felt like it was multiple guys in one night. The Costco, what is it? Deli guys?
Yes.
Costco deli guys are cute.
The butchers?
The butchers?
Yeah, the butchers.
I was like, oh, hello.
Okay, sorry. Go on with what you were saying. Something funny?
Planning. Speaking of planning and funny. So, as I got older, I kind of didn't like celebrating my birthday because I saw how people called me selfish, egotistical. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do anything. I'm not like, okay. And then one year I think it was my 21st birthday. I was like, it's my 21st. Let's do something fun. I got tickets to go see Michelle Obama front row.
I remember that. And
we were gonna go to Universal Studios. I was gonna get an Airbnb.
Perfect.
On the coast.
Oh my God, that's a dream. It was
gonna be perfect.
Wow, you had a great time.
Yeah, and so everything was like in my cart. Little by little, things start getting canceled left and right because of the pandemic. And I'm like, oh, this is what I get for planning something and wanting to plan something. So yeah.
Yeah, God was like, we're just gonna drop a pandemic right when your birthday hits. So
but yeah, I got most of the deposits back. One of them I just recently got like 2 months ago.
Really? For the Michelle Obama? Interesting.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, she's still alive, right?
She's still alive. So I got my money back, and then she announced another tour, and I'm like, fuck you.
Does she sing?
No, it's a book tour.
Oh, got it.
But like to be in the presence of Michelle Obama.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
I would love to see her.
Yeah, that's why I splurged.
I want her to tell me to eat
hell
healthier.
Yeah. Tell me to eat a broccoli. But yeah, so that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to plan anything. Like, especially because also people call me egotistical and selfish around my birthday.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. And I just let it be just another day. Which I was fine with.
So would you say it's like almost in spite of the people who didn't care about you, or like trying to empower yourself of being more independent from people? Because I mean, it is.
No, it was more so of like, oh, okay, you feel like that? Okay, well, fine. I'll just not do anything.
Period.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm powerful. Like, you think I'm it? Well, I think I'm not going to do anything. Not empowered or anything. It's like, okay, fine. Like, you feel that way? Okay, well, we're just going to let this day pass by. Even though they were the one last year to pick all the restaurants. They were the one last year that wanted to do everything.
That sounds like a very like stoic
So yeah, they
view.
planned everything last year, and I was like, okay, even though you literally, and they're like, you're so difficult. What do you want? And I'm like, you were literally the person that was spreading the word that like, yeah. Which yeah, I was accustomed to. I was like, fine, I'm not gonna do anything. Like,
yeah, like if someone's gonna do something for me, then sure. But if you're not, then sure.
Okay, fine, yeah. And yeah, they were still like, oh, but I know you want something special. And I'm like, I literally don't.
I think that's a very like almost kind of manipulative, like.
Are you saying I'm being manipulated?
Yeah.
Because I know I am.
Because like they're making you feel bad for like no reason out of thin air.
I've been used to it.
And I think what you're doing is great, because like you're claiming like control over a situation.
Yeah, I'm controlling the situation by saying like, okay, let's just not do anything. Yeah.
And then if they try to do something and they come to you,
yeah,
with
if
problems,
they want to do something for me, okay, you do it your own way, because if I know I do it my own way, you're gonna get mad. So okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it sounds like you don't have much issue with people not caring.
Can you spell that out for me?
It sounds like, because I mean, I feel like personally I've had issues in the past with my quote unquote friends, who I was like, oh, I guess you don't care about my birthday, but it sounds like you've let that go. That like want and need to have other people care about you.
Oh yeah, like I don't care. Like if you don't care about me, that's fine. If you care about me, that's fine too. Like I'm chilling.
I love that.
Okay, well, anyways, go back to responses.
That reminds me of another answer that we got. Someone said, TBH, I don't care much for birthdays as I get older. It's just another year closer to death, LOL.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's a very stoic way of viewing it. Like, it's just, for me, that's how I relate with New Year's. It's like, oh, just another year. Like, we're all gonna die. Like, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care to celebrate. But where's the fun in that?
Can you read that again?
TBH, I don't care much for birthdays as I get older. It's just another year closer to death. LOL.
Okay, that's such an unoriginal thought. Like when I read that, I was like, eye roll.
No, yeah, it's like
it's like, oh, I'm edgy, closer to death. Like, shut the fuck up. We're all gonna die. We all acknowledge that.
Look, I think it's their way of coping with
coping mechanisms.
With the coping mechanism of like not wanting to do anything and not wanting to, like, it's a really easy excuse to be like, oh, we're 1 year closer to dying. Ha ha ha. That means I don't have to care or do anything for this anniversary of the day that I was born.
If you just stopped at, I don't care much for birthdays as I get older, period, that would be fine. But as you said, it's just another year closer to death. It's like, thanks.
There's a lot of people like
that are like that. And I'm like, great. It's like, okay, way to dull the mood.
Okay, like, I'm letting this slide because I know this person. So like I agree.
Just like think happier thoughts, please.
No, I mean maybe it's like they didn't have really great birthdays, and so they just resorted to thinking like, oh, it's just nothing.
Yeah, you can let the day go pass by, but don't be so pessimistic, being like, it's just a year closer to death.
Yeah,
it's like, chill.
I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna die.
True,
really.
We don't like. Period. It's not a year closer to death. Like you can literally die tomorrow.
We just decoded it.
Stop saying that.
Oh god, I can literally die.
Yeah, we can literally die tomorrow. Anyways, another one.
That was a good one. Oh, we also got some DMs.
Hold on. Oh, also, this one said, I legit just don't have energy sometimes, even though there is a tiny bit of excitement. I think that's how you feel.
Yes. Honestly, I think it's just, I don't know if I'm getting tired or like thinking about myself too much, as egotistical as I am. It's tiring like on my birthday.
You are very egotistical for someone not to want to celebrate your birthday.
Yes, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, and
you're egotistical in a healthy way.
I think on my birthday, I like try to be a little more humble and be like, it's not about me. Don't worry. Don't do anything. Don't give me anything.
Even though like other days you're like, me.
You know what? Yes, exactly. And I don't know why that is. I had to bring that up to my therapist, but I can be anything I want to be, and this is how I am.
Did we read this one?
No, we can read that actually.
Okay, someone said, love my birthday. Now I get my hopes up and have a shittier day than expected, so I end up crying. My fault though. The day is not bad, but I have the idea that people will do an all about me day because I do that for them. So I'm always expecting the same amount of time and love. It sucks.
Damn, that actually does suck. Because like imagine being that person on someone else's birthday and giving like your all to them and like really making it their day because you care so much about them.
Yeah.
And then like sitting in your bed on your birthday, and no one is doing anything for you.
I think that goes back to what I said. It's like you have to write it on paper for them.
Yeah.
Which is sad, but also like that's how it is.
What about the people who go out of their way who don't need anything written on paper to just do something for you? Do you appreciate
those? Are good friends. Those are your really good friends.
Oh yeah, those are the real ones.
Yeah, those are the real ones. Yeah.
So get more real.
So like understand that like some people just need it spelled out.
Yes. Yeah, and it might not be
if it bothers them that you're like saying it explicitly to them, then maybe those aren't the people you can hang out with.
Preach.
We break up friendships.
For good.
For the
good of everyone, really.
This other person.
But I really hope that like the issue of birthdays and coordinating celebration does not completely break a friendship, because I think that's totally fixable.
Yeah, that's totally fixable. Yeah. And just by talking, communicating.
Communication is key.
Communication is key. Another one said, they can either be depressing or a moment of gratitude depending on our successes. The holidays and our birthdays are moments when we reflect on where we are in life or want to be. So if I'm feeling like I achieved something great by these times, I feel proud, and vice versa. It probably should be the case, but it's typically these days where we're forced to reflect, which I think is like period. I also don't know how to read.
It probably shouldn't be the case.
Oh, shouldn't. It probably shouldn't be the case, but it's typically during these times because we're forced to reflect. And
true.
Like during birthdays, I do reflect. Last birthday, I was hungry. No, I was not hungover. No.
I was going to say hungry.
No,
hungover
I was
and
like,
hungry,
I'm just not feeling
thing.
well. So like, I spent the whole time sleeping.
On your birthday?
Yeah, because I just was not feeling well.
Yeah, and that's valid. I mean, in the eyes of our other viewer, it's just another day closer to death. So. But like, you can always celebrate the next day, or like the next week, or like the week before, or like
yes. But also, like, you're closer to death, but you should reflect on like the good things. Take this moment to reflect. If you're not doing anything special, then like sit on your couch and like reflect the good things. Don't reflect on the bad things, because then it's just you're closer to death.
Then you'll become a nihilist, and you'll hate life.
Yeah, and be like, you know what, I did that, and you know what, I'm a year older and a year wiser. As Taylor Swift said, I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser.
Dang. Always coming in with a Taylor Swift quote.
Because that's the only thing in my head, like I said before. Anyways, another person. Oh, I really like what this person said about holidays. Mm-hmm. This one. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate the holidays from a different point of view now. I used to love Christmas as a kid because presents, obviously. Now I don't care for it. I just like the season where looking at Christmas lights, going ice skating, or staying in and watching movies. That's how I feel about really Christmas. Wholesome.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I love Christmas. Like, don't get me wrong. As far as the presents go, I don't really care much about it. Yeah. But like the ambiance and the joy.
Yeah, like I like that. Like Christmas lights. It's like, beautiful. Can't we have like Christmas lights all the time?
Right.
Like I think when I get my own house, I want Christmas lights.
All the time.
All the time.
I would love that, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I would run Christmas lights all the time, actually.
I think the electricity would spike up. But like, if I'm feeling joyous, yeah. This other person said, I have a weird relationship with, I'm still on there. Mm-hmm. I have a weird relationship with birthdays. As a kid, I'm excited, but once I hit my teens, I kind of just didn't care because I realized that people who thought were important aren't very important. And that goes back to what I said about like, maybe you should surround yourself with better people.
Yeah, but how do we have to learn that, I guess. Like through,
some people just aren't birthday people.
That's true.
Like sometimes I get uncomfortable wishing someone a happy birthday in front of their face because I'm like, I don't know how they feel about it. So I'm not going to say anything unless I hear other people say something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you like when I tell you happy birthday?
I guess.
Do you like the attention?
Not really.
Okay, noted.
I'm like, okay.
I love the attention.
Yeah, I know.
Can y'all note that?
Yes. Everyone write that down. So basically,
but at the same time, I hate the attention. I'm like, stop.
So basically, what this person said is that like she wants to make it a big deal, and she tells her friends, "I want to make it a big deal."
Yep.
But then her friends just go AWOL on her.
That's terrible.
And then she makes it up by like going out and like having her own day.
Yes,
like,
make it your
girl.
own day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not even like to spite them, but just like to be like, I love myself.
Yes. And I'd be like, okay, you guys don't want to do anything? Fine, I'll go do something myself. Mm-hmm. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to make myself happy.
Yeah. And like, okay, like if other people don't want to celebrate, fine by them.
Mm-hmm. And it might be easier said than done, but at one point you have to be like, man, I can't do this to myself.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I'm going to plan something and I'm going to invite these people because, like, they're my friends and I would want to, like, spend it with them. But if they don't respond, that's fine. I'm going to go by myself. Mm-hmm. And, like, whoever wants to tag along can tag along.
I'm the one to, like, be very desperate and, like, reach out to people and be like, can you please go with me to McDonald's or something?
It's fine. Like, I think, like, as I get older, it's like, if I ask, like, I'm asking.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive.
Yeah. But yeah. That's how people feel. So yeah, that's what people think, and I do have these articles.
Sure.
That I want to like. Oh,
before I move, I just want to thank before we move on.
I want to
thank all of our valued, not customers, viewers. They're not paying us. Y'all are not paying us.
Please. I mean, just Venmo me a couple dollars. It'll be great.
Thank you guys for answering our questions.
Yes, like if you do like respond to us, just know that like I might say something unhinged. But that's just me. But that doesn't mean I don't like you.
No, yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah. I feel like I had to say something else to apologize.
You're apologizing. I'm sorry for everything.
I'm sorry for said. I just kidding.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
When you answer our questions to Instagram, you agree to the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Of this.
I'm just trying to better you as a person.
Yeah, you're only doing it for their.
I'm doing it out of love. Ew.
Oh, okay. So you found some articles on the internet.
Yes. So what is birthday depression? Oh, why some
my
people
God, we're
feel
just diving
sad
in
on their birthdays?
Okay.
Yes. So what causes?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm reflecting as you're reading.
What causes birthday depression? Depression in general, anxiety, afraid of aging, which goes back to the thing of like we're just a year another closer to death.
Except like opposites, like oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's like okay, which I think like internally maybe that's how they feel, like oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
So then they
they like do it as a coping mechanism, be like 1 year closer to death,
and inside they're like oh fuck, I'm dying.
Feeling bad feeling behind in life plans and traumatic childhood memories. Period, girly.
Interesting. What website is this?
Verywellmind.com.
Oh wow, I go here for just kidding.
WebMD
Dating invite.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, because I'm about to look it up.
Oh.
So birthday depression or birthday blues is what it's referred to.
Birthday blues, I like that.
I like birthday blues.
Birthday blues,
like
clues.
Blues So birthday depression, other mental health conditions.
I mean, like, I'm depressed, and on my birthday, sometimes I do get depressed. Or like, oh my god, during like Christmas, I got like kind of depressed.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like I feel like everyone around me was like doing things, or like I saw people going to like church, and I think
it's called FOMO.
I'm about to walk out, but I'm the co-host on this podcast, so you're not. No, actually, that's exactly. You hit it on the nail. FOMO, and that occurs really tragically and dramatically on holidays because
you're like, oh, I want to do something fun,
especially New Year's too.
Yeah,
it's like now that I think about it,
at your house eating a turkey.
Yeah, I contemplating sleeping through New Year's actually.
Oh, okay.
Just to be like, I don't.
Haha, I slept during New Year's.
Okay, sorry. I interrupted. Go ahead.
So if someone has experienced trauma in their lives, they may experience their birthday as a trigger, depending on the context and duration of when they experienced the trauma. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's just really recalling traumatic events in general, except this one, it's on a date that lands on... It lands on a date that you'll remember for the rest of your life. So it's like, if I was like abandoned on my birthday, obviously I'm going to hate... Why are you laughing at that? I was not abandoned, by the way. I'm fine. But some people are probably... God, that's shitty if you abandon your child on their birthday.
I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
So symptoms, a change in your mood that persists and lasts for several days surrounding your birthday, feeling more down or sad than usual, crying more often than usual, ruminating on the past and goals unaccomplished, like not getting married or having kids yet. Why would you care about that?
That's interesting because one of our viewers said it's a good time to like reflect.
Yeah, which is like, yes.
But like you have to focus
But don't
on,
reflect on the bad things.
Yeah, but how do you reflect on like, man, I'm not married yet in a good way?
And be like, next year, I'm going to find myself someone. If not, well, I'm just going to find a stranger to get married to. Which happens a lot.
Yo. But also, as I learned in Little Women, the movie that we watched,
I love Little Women.
You don't need no man.
You don't need no man. But also,
actually, you kind of do. Yeah. But also, at the time, you kind of did because you needed income.
Well, but at that time.
At that time. But this time.
I'd be like, you know what? I have one income and I'm not spending it on kids. Anyways, stressing about how much time you have left to live. Not having much energy or motivation to do things. Just go to the McDonald's and get the 99 cents coffee. Like, now I feel like I can run a marathon.
You're just describing depression at this point.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going. How to cope with it. Allow your emotions to rise, which I think is very, like, valid. Like, let yourself be sad.
You have to feel.
Yeah. Practice awareness and self-compassion. When you try to avoid the emotions, you may be increasing the intensity of the emotion and will continue to feel it until you process it. Yes, like if you feel sad that like, oh my god, I haven't accomplished these things and I'm 26 now, like let yourself feel that, but also be like, you know what? But I also did this. Talk about your experience with someone you trust. Being open and vulnerable about how you feel with someone who is willing to hold space for you and vent can provide relief.
Like a therapist.
Yes. Or a friend.
Or a friend if you have friends.
A therapist once told me, there's nothing wrong with you.
What the fuck?
And I was like, I paid you for nothing. Oh. Celebrate how you feel comfortable. Yes. Like if it's baking a sad little cake.
Excuse you. My cake was funfetti covered in chocolate icing. And you loved it.
I did. It was good. But yeah, celebrate however you feel comfortable.
Yeah, like if going to Cane's is...
Yeah. And also down. Like getting drunk with a bunch of strangers is what you feel comfortable to do. Do it.
Do it. Yeah, it might come out as like the best birthday ever, really.
But also like keep a note. Prepare your birthday with healthy activities. Prioritize doing activities that make you feel good and lead to improved emotional, physical, and mental health.
I don't know how I feel about that because I love pigging out on my birthday.
That's true.
I love like
but it like that makes you feel good.
I mean, it's not good for like my physical
but
health.
It makes you feel good. Oh, and then of course, last but not least, please speak to a therapist because we don't know anything.
Oh, it says that. Oh. I think something we should disclose at the end of every episode.
Yes, like we're not like an advice. So please seek help if you.
All this unsolicited advice that we're giving is they shouldn't listen to.
I think unsolicited advice is good every now and then.
I agree, because sometimes like you might line up with a person who's also looking for unsolicited advice. But
okay, and then just to close it out. Although birthdays are typically associated with happy feelings and positive experiences, this may not be the case for everybody. If you experience birthday depression, please don't feel ashamed. It's very common and normal for people to feel sad around their birthday. However, if your birthday depression leads to extreme feelings of sadness, anxiety, or isolation, you may need to consult a mental health professional for help.
I thought you were going to say, take yourself to a hospital.
But also don't solicit BetterHelp.
What does that mean?
Exactly what I said.
BetterHelp? Like,
have you done BetterHelp?
I mean, it was offered to me by like an employer, but
so yeah, I got it for free.
Is it not good?
It's not good.
This podcast is not sponsored by BetterHelp.
Maybe it can benefit some people, but it did not benefit me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I also found an article about holiday blues.
Oh, let's talk about that.
So what are holiday blues? Feelings of sadness that last throughout the holiday season, especially during the months of November and December, are often referred to as the holiday blues or holiday depression. Signs and symptoms, changes in... Okay, I'm not going to read those.
Depression again.
Yes.
Okay, wait. What about... We keep talking about November, December, but what about February 14th?
Okay, like...
What was that?
Go for it.
I don't know. Say something.
Go for it.
I don't know. Y'all say something about feeling lonely.
Period, girl.
Thank you. That was your moment to reflect as a listener, as a viewer. But I'm not saying like...
How do you feel about February 14th?
Okay, well, February 14th, by the way, for those of you uncultured swines...
San Valentine's
Day. Is the day of love.
Huh.
And the day of...
and also, like,
Cupid.
I think the person that says it's a year closer to death is probably like, it's I don't know what he would say.
No, go ahead.
It's like, it's just another day.
Another loveless day.
Yeah.
Well, when I was younger, like in like in junior high, like high school, I would see these couples, which was actually kind of crazy seeing couples in like that age, actually, now that I think about it. And it would become February 14th, and you know, we'd pass around candies and little notes for fun. And I don't know, I think that just felt really shitty because it made me reflect on how like lonely and
in elementary school,
like junior high school. Oh, okay. Is that valid to feel it in that
but
age?
I also think it's not
like
the
I'm
day
gonna
of
die
love.
alone
it's
kind
the
of
day
vibe.
of love between friends.
Oh, you think it's between friends?
Yeah, and if you want to do something, yeah, it could be with friends. Like if you don't have a significant other, then do something with your friends.
Kind of like a Friendsgiving, but for Valentine's Day.
Also, I hate the term Friendsgiving.
Oh, why?
Friendsmas. You're just celebrating.
But you're literally suggesting to do that for Valentine's. You just don't like the term.
I don't like the term.
Yeah, so like let's do Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's celebrate Thanksgiving as friends before you go with your family.
I agree, because some people don't have families, and like to say Friendsgiving, it's like, oh, I also have a Thanksgiving with my family.
Yeah, I have another one coming up, so let's get this one happening.
Like, okay, chop everyone, I have a Thanksgiving to attend.
Yeah, it's like you're celebrating Thanksgiving with your friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but now recently, I mean, since I am taken, I'm off the market. I'm not on shelves.
Are you looking forward to the Valentine's Day?
Kind of. I mean, because I'm in a long distance relationship, it's like I'm excited.
Okay.
I bought a card for him.
Oh, that's cute.
So I'm excited to mail that. What?
Oh, does he know?
Oh God. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's the actual card itself is what he shouldn't know.
So expect a card.
Yes, expect a card, honey. But I don't know. How do you feel about Valentine's Day? I'm not trying to extract anything. Just like asking for how you feel.
I don't feel anything about it.
Oh, it's just another day closer to death.
Yeah, it's just another day closer to death. Like I do like giving my friends Valentine's Day cards, like we used to do in elementary school.
Yeah. Do you do it at your work?
I used to when I have time. When I'm not like running around with the chicken cut off, with my head cut off, I'm like. But yeah, like if I have. Yeah,
I like that. I like that you make it about your friends.
Yeah, like other people.
Because I see, I mean, especially on the internet, there's a lot of like pessimists of like, oh, I'm lonely, like screw Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I avoid the Valentine's Day aisle. Like, no, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna look for Valentine's Day that I want. Like these.
You are your own Valentine.
I am my own Valentine. Yeah. Anything else?
Interesting. No, I'm just recognizing that like the winter time. I feel like
cuffing season.
Cuffing season.
Cuffing season is a very good season to like mess with people's mind. Like, I want you forever, and then drop them.
I thought it's cuffed though. You're cuffed though, right?
That's why I want to make them feel like they're getting cuffed, and then like
for life, right?
I think so.
So like a summer fling.
It's like summer fling, but bigger. Because like if you bring them home for the holidays, that's a commitment.
Yeah. At one point, I remember during cuffing season, I like how we're talking about this as if it was like an actual like when is cuffing season?
November, December.
Oh, okay. People are like, oh, I finally have someone on my lock screen kind of thing. Like people were showing that off.
During cuffing season?
Yeah, like I finally have a boy on my lock screen.
Oh, look at my lock screen. I was having fun with the emojis.
Oh, it's cute. Wait, is that like
the emoji one?
Oh, that's beautiful actually.
Thank you. I'm an artist.
Anyways, as it comes to like the new year, and because I mean we are still kind of in the new year, I'm starting to see it as something more positive. Like, ooh, how much can I grow, I guess, before I die? Or what else is there to do that I haven't done yet, and not really dwell on the things that I haven't done. Yeah,
I feel like that's how you should live life. Because if you dwell on the things that you haven't done, then you're just setting yourself up for failure and pessimist thoughts.
Y'all heard that? Follow that advice and you'll be happy.
Follow that advice and you'll live forever. I'm scared to live forever.
Oh, you don't want to live forever?
No.
Me neither, actually.
Actually, no.
No, yeah, you are scared?
I think I'm gonna live forever. No, not live forever.
Damn, that's bold.
No, because like on my mom's side of the family,
they live old.
They don't live at all. And then on my dad's side of the family, they reached 100, and I'm like,
dang.
Oh, shoot. So I'm gonna be in the middle.
So like 50.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm good at that. But if I ended living forever until like I'm 100, I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I guess you're just like sitting there waiting for death to come out your door.
What's your life expectancy?
But
also like I ruined all my insides and my organs by myself. I did that myself.
Yeah, you did that. You did that pretty early on.
I did. My oh shoot.
What?
My developmental years.
Developmental.
Development. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
My grandma lived like the oldest person related to me lived until like was my grandpa was like 100. He got a letter from the mayor actually.
Ooh.
Saying like congrats, you're 100.
You're 100.
That's it. No money or anything. No gifts. Just a letter.
Just a letter.
Yeah, just to remind him. But yeah, I think I might end up. I don't know. I think the age expectancy is the life expectancy is lowering actually because
I hope it is.
Anyways.
So yeah, like around your birthdays and holidays, I think you should just set realistic expectations for yourself. Like, you know what? I know other people are busy with their lives and they might not be able to like have a whole day for me.
Yes.
Which is fine.
And
like,
that's actually especially relevant in our 20s.
Yes, in our 20s during the pandemic.
Because like when we're younger, like obviously
and during the pandemic too, it's like maybe people aren't comfortable with celebrating
being around
with other people and being
that
around
is
other
something
people.
we have to respect.
Yeah, and be respectful of them.
I think the contrast here is like in like our teens, it's like everyone, has the same
especially
schedule.
In our teens, yeah.
No one else has really a job. And like it's easier to get with people.
Yeah, and then like in our 20s, we all have jobs, and sometimes they can't get the day off.
Hopefully, if you have a job. If you don't have a job, then
that's fine.
Yeah. Hopefully you get a job. I don't know.
No, like in our 20s, like I can't get the day off. I'm really sorry, but like let me make it up to you by doing this.
Yes.
But sometimes people aren't like that, and like let them.
Yes.
And be like, like I respect that you have other things going on, and I would have really liked that we celebrate our birthdays.
Yeah, but it's not a deal breaker.
But that's fine.
Yeah. For me, it's not fine. You better show up on my birthday on the dot at this time with this food. If
someone says that to me, I'd be like, oh, I actually can't go.
Damn, but they're laying it out for you.
I know, but like because you're so demanding.
Yeah,
like,
that's too needy.
So any last words?
I don't know. This is one podcast episode closer to death, I guess. Sorry, I'm still roasting that answer.
It's not a roast. It's like, be more positive. And you'll live forever.
Yes, it's one more podcast episode to our 100th episode. No? Too optimistic?
Too optimistic. Too much. Lower it down.
Do you have last words?
No, I don't.
Okay,
anyways, celebrate however you feel comfortable. If other people aren't comfortable with it, that's fine. And if people are like sabotaging your day, drop them. But also you can't drop them sometimes, in my case.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
And thanks for sitting down with us. Or standing up.
However you feel comfortable.
If you're
it's all about your comfort.
Yes, it's all about you, honey.